Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome to my quest guide for the Mighty Fall. Before we get started, let me just state that there's a lot of goblin names in this quest, and I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce them, so bear with me. So we start this quest by talking to Urtag at Dorgish Khan. The only thing you're really going to need at the beginning of the quest is a light source of some sort. I'd recommend lanterns, so that way the swamp gas doesn't blow up in the Lumbridge caves. So grab your lantern and head to Dorgish Khan. Alternatively, if you have one of those goblin teleport spheres, you can take those. I'm going to choose to run from the Lumbridge lodestone though. Once you're here, you'll find Urtag upstairs in the northeast corner of Dorgish Khan. Talk to him and accept the quest. You should get a cutscene immediately after. So after that cutscene's finished, you're going to need to make your way to the Lumbridge Swamp Caves. I recommend going there from the Lumbridge Lodestone, running south, and then heading west through the swamp and entering the tree. Once you're in there, talk to a goblin and he'll tell you to go see Zarader to the east. During your conversation with Zarader, you're going to have a lot of chat options. Whatever you choose at this moment doesn't really affect the quest, so feel free to say whatever you want. Now once you're done speaking to Zarader, you're going to want to return to Dorgish Khan and tell Urtag that you've established a tournament. Now after speaking to Urtag, you're going to meet Zanik north of the Faldor Lodestone at the Goblin Village. So once you're done speaking to Zanik, you're going to want to enter this portal into Ubiusk, or we'll just call it the Goblin Land for the sake of my sanity. Once you're in the Goblin Land, there's going to be a goblin there to greet you. He's going to tell you to go talk to Zarader. You'll find Zarader at the top of the Spiral Mountain. You'll want to go south, climb up a ladder, and then follow the path southeast. So after speaking to Zarader here, he's going to inform you to go to your tournament camp to the west. Along the way, you want to stop at one of these bank chests and grab some food, armor, and weapons. There's going to be a few fights up ahead. Not too difficult though, but you'll want to be armed for them. Once you get to your camp, talk to Burnt Meat. During the conversation, you'll be interrupted by an infiltrator. You'll have a short fight with the infiltrator, and then you'll need to return to Zarader and tell him about it. Once you go back to Zarader, he's going to ask you to go around and find the other infiltrators. There's going to be 5 infiltrators in total, and you're just going to roam around the Goblin Land interviewing goblins. You'll want to look for things that stand out in their conversations while you're talking to them. If the goblin's talking rather formal, or if they refer to bandos as bandos instead of the quote-unquote high war god, then that usually is an indicator that they're going to be an infiltrator. So after you've killed all 5 infiltrators, return to Zarader to begin the tournament. You'll have the opportunity to bank if you need to, and your first opponent's going to be Yelps. I recommend taking overloads for the best potions you have, prayer potions, and the attack style really doesn't matter, he doesn't have a weakness. So when you enter the battle, you'll notice Yelps has 2 bodyguards. Occasionally he'll keep resummoning the bodyguards, and you need to kill them first. If you don't, Yelps has incredibly high defense and you won't hit more than 30 or 40 damage at a time. so make sure you take the bodyguards out first. Occasionally he'll do his extra spin for the wind attack. When he does this attack, the only counter is to keep your distance. Don't even bother attacking him, he won't register any of your hits. I recommend using either Protect Melee or Soul Split for this battle. Once Yelps is defeated, you'll have the choice to either spare him or finish him off. If you choose to spare him, which I did, he gives you an expired spin ticket. After the battle, you'll need to go back and speak to Zanuck. She'll be outside where you first met her out front of the portal. After you speak to her, return to Zarador and prepare for your second match in the tournament. Now the second battle is against the troll. You won't be able to use armor for this battle, only weapons, food, and potions. I recommend using either Protect Range or Soul Split during the battle, and he'll occasionally attack with a giant boulder that you're able to dodge. After enough boulders have built up on the ground, they'll charge up and explode. When you notice the boulders glowing, keep as far away from them as possible. Now after battling the troll, speak to Zarador again. He'll tell you that for the final round you need to fight General Gratter with an ancient Bandos weapon that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. To figure out how to use the Bandos weapon, leave the Goblin Land and go speak to Zanuck. She'll teach you how to use it. This is a melee based weapon, so melee based armor is recommended for the next battle. After speaking with Zanuck, restock your supplies and return to Zarador. You will not be able to use prayer for this next and last battle. Now the key to fighting Gratter is to dodge his attacks. When he holds up his axe horizontally, as you see here, you need to run away by going behind him or to the side of him. After defeating Gratter, you have the choice of either killing Zanuck or letting her become the chosen commander. I chose to let her be the chosen commander. After choosing to let her live, I talk to her and then I need to go talk to Urtag and Dorgish Khan again to finish the quest.